my green cleaning. This is a live demo, but first of all I'm just going to talk to you about what an essential oil is, why use them for cleaning, why go low tox at all, how cost effective it can be, benefits of your home environment, and then the wider global environmental benefits as well. So there we go. So an essential oil, I would always start my classes telling you what an essential oil is. I don't think you can hear it enough times. An essential oil is a volatile aromatic compound which comes from a plant, a tree, a flower, anything in nature, and they are the plant's immune system, and they work with the plant to keep it healthy. They fight off pests and other things going on, and as the plant can use the essential oils to keep it well, we can use it the same way, because at a cellular level we are hydrogen, carbon and water, just like a plant. So our body actually loves essential oils and use them. So that is what an essential oil is. And how that links to cleaning is because when you just as we can sort of like detox our bodies, we can also detox our environment. So we can purify the air and we can cleanse surfaces, and they are really useful tools in the home. So why should you use natural cleaning products at all? I think if you're on my page or in my group, you sort of know why, but I'm just going to cover it anyway. I think we're sort of in an age where we are a bit more conscientious about what we put into our home environment. So if you look at the ingredients on some of the products at home, there is a lot of harsh and toxic chemicals. Some of the chemicals can be carcinogens, some of them can be hormone disruptors, allergen inducers. I just advise you to have a look at what you may have at home already and Google some of the ingredients. You would be surprised. But in mainstream cleaning products, it is likely there could be up to 62 products found collectively in your home. So when you use these products, it can make the air inside your home like almost polluted with airborne particles, and this is caused by the fumes of chemical-based cleaning products. So everything you spray, everything you scrub or wash comes into contact with your skin, which we know is our largest organ, and it can be inhaled. So this can cause skin reactions and increased respiratory conditions and asthma. When I was pregnant with Seren, I didn't have much maternity leave because I was quite stubborn and worked till quite late. But once Seren was born, I was wearing her in a sling a lot, and anyone who knows me knows I really like cleaning, but carrying my baby in a sling and spraying my antibac and using my bleach and everything else just obviously didn't seem right, so I didn't. But it also made me realise how much it was affecting my asthma using these products. So I very quickly detoxed to other products, and then when doTERRA came along, I saw how easy it was to make your own. So it says here, when you think you could actually spend up to 4 years of your life cleaning, probably some more than that, you're actually doing a lot of damage to your health. So natural products are very simple and important switch, and like I say to everybody, it's not about being perfect with everything, because that's just impossible. Don't put so much pressure on yourself, especially now. But if you can just simply make a all-purpose spray and replace that with from what you were using before for your antibacterial spray, then it's just one simple switch that you've done which will have a good impact in your home. So why use essential oils to clean? So you obviously make a better environment for yourself at home. I noticed straight away how much better my respiratory issues were when I detoxed my cleaning products. They smell good. They smell amazing. If you fancy something really citrusy, put some citrus oils in your cleaning product. You can really tailor it. I love eucalyptus in my cleaning products as well. So it actually helps me breathe as I'm cleaning. So if that's not a good enough reason, I don't know what is. Using essential oils is actually really cost effective. essential oils are pennies per drop, and you can make, and I'll show you in a moment, a spray bottle with about 15 drops of oil in, and that can be a 500ml spray bottle which can last you however long, and you've made that for pennies, so very cost effective. It saves you time as well. So at the moment we are being advised not to go to the supermarkets as much and everything else. If you're at home and you run out of a cleaning product, I'll show you how easy it is to just get some ingredients together, which you probably already have, and just simply make your own. And having less products in your home as well is really good. I mean, I had a bottle for everything. I really did. And now I just have a couple of different bottles, and they are multifunctional. So save me a lot of cupboard space anyway. So there are, and I will post this ebook that I'm reading from in the comments at the end, there are 9 chemical ingredients which are commonly found in mainstream cleaning products. I'm not even going to be able to pronounce them all, so I'm not going to. But they can be used in foaming agents, as disinfectants. They're just found in everything from dishwashing liquid to hand soap to kitchen and bathroom cleaners. And handling those chemicals over time, as with anything, can disrupt some potentially hormone issues or immune issues or respiratory issues, as I said. And another thing is that the ingredients from these things end up in our waterways, and they can harm marine life and damage the environment. Everything that goes down your sink will end up somewhere where potentially there is going to be animals, fish. We have some lovely, we have some beautiful wildlife in the rivers around here. I don't know exactly where everything gets drained or where it goes to, but you can bet that something that goes down your sink is going to end up around some sort of water animal life. So that's always really good to have something which is natural and then not getting into those systems and potentially causing harm later on. It's something we don't think about, isn't it? So so there are lots of different recipes. You will see so many different recipes for cleaning. I have a cleaning ebook on my group already. I've got another new one here which I will post. But I will now show you how to make one. That's what you want to know, isn't it? So super easy. I have a 500ml spray bottle. You can use any size spray bottle. I just find this one is because it lasts a long time. So in a 500ml spray bottle, so I never do anything by recipe or exact science. You give me a recipe for anything and I'll tweak it. So when I say about, I literally mean about. You can't go wrong. You know, it isn't an exact science. So in here I have just over 400ml of cooled down kettle water. So that will go in the bottles. That will pretty much take up most of the bottle. Make sure I don't spill it all over my computer and desk now. So there is that. Then I have distilled malt vinegar. This is different to white wine vinegar. Now I laugh because when I first saw a recipe for my own cleaning products, I was like, oh, I've got white wine vinegar and I use that. Yeah, don't use that. This is what it means when it says white vinegar. I hate the smell of vinegar, so I will just put a little bit in. See what I mean? No exact amount. So you haven't put your oil in yet, so if you're that full, I'll just top it up. You can use more vinegar or less vinegar. You could even, at times when I haven't had vinegar, I've literally just used water. So I've just filled up to that much. I bloody hate the smell of it. And then the best cleaner that I find, and the one that has had the most research done on it by doTERRA for actually helping kill environmental threats, have like an effect on airborne pathogens, like purifying and cleansing the air, is On Guard, our protective blend. Oh, that one's actually empty, so I brought this one over. So I'm using a lot of On Guard at the moment, as I'm sure you all are. So On Guard, I'm going to put in here 20 drops because I'm greedy and I like 20. So I'm just going to literally just put 20 drops in. So obviously with no oil in this isn't going to bind with the water and vinegar. So before you spray, shake before use. Simple as that. You can use like a polysorbate, which will bind it in if you want to. But I find just shaking before use is absolutely fine. You could use a citric acid, which we did in our cleaning workshop, but it made it a bit bitty and a bit soapy in places and not other places, and that didn't bind very well. But the vinegar is a very good astringent, Karen. Vinegar is very well known for its antibacterial, antiviral properties. It is just a brilliant thing to add to. You can use it in your washing machine as well. It's just great all round use for your home. So yeah, vinegar has a lot of good properties in it. And then it's as simple as that. I've made it. It's taken me like it would take me 10 seconds if I wasn't talking at the same time. And then what it does as well, I'm not using plastic bottles all the time because I've got my glass spray bottle, so I can just refill that as often as I need. If I want to, I can add some orange to it. I might do that later actually. Add some orange, or you can add lemon to it. You can just add whatever you like to it. There's nothing you're going to do wrong. Don't add balance to it. That's just balances for your emotions. But you know, the proper oils, they're all proper, but you know, the citrus oils are really good in cleaning. And I'll go through some others which are good as well. But that is your very, very basic level all-purpose spray. So I use that in my kitchen, I use it on my sink, I use it on my cupboards, I use it in the fridge, I use it pretty much any surface. It goes in my, I have one for my bathroom. The only thing I don't clean with this is my wooden furniture, because it's water-based and you need oil-based, something oil-based with some arbor vitae or wild orange oil to actually make your own wood polish. Or just be like me and lazy and just buff it, and that looks alright. So yeah, cleaning spray, super quick and easy. So if you won't run, if you've got some On Guard in the house, you're never going to run out of things to clean with. So if you have a mop or a steam, you can put it in there and you can use it on hard floors as well. It comes up really nice. I always recommend to add a citrus into there because citrus really is leaves things very shiny and just fresh looking and smelling. I do always use glass bottles, Karen. The only time I don't is my hand soap that I make. So I use doTERRA's foaming hand wash, and then if I run out of that I can make my own. But because the oils actually bind in with the ingredients in there, you don't need to worry about the oils leaching the chemicals out of the plastic. So something else I'm gonna just go through is some other essential oils which will be useful for cleaning. I have my folder here, of course I have a folder. Again, I'll post this image in the comments afterwards, but it's just a really nice sort of overview of the oils, and particularly the oils in either the family kit or the home essentials kit, the kits that you most probably all have. So it's called Replace Your Cleaning Supplies. So On Guard is on there, using it on counters, kitchen, all-purpose spray, On Guard. We've covered that. As I said, doTERRA have done a lot of research on On Guard and how great it is at cleansing the environment. So use that on your door handles at the moment. We're all being extra vigilant with our cleaning. So using On Guard when your children, if your children are going to be, touching things a lot, and you want to have something that then, if it did end up in their mouth, it's not going to be harmful. So oregano is another oil. Oregano is really good for damp and dark areas, so like mold and mildew really. It won't it won't get rid of like those dark black spores that may already be there. It'll get rid of the fluffy ones. Just from personal experience, you see I've really fully tested every oil and their cleaning things, but they won't get rid of dark stained sort of black mould. But it will get rid of like that fluffy mould, and it will really slow down on how quickly that regrows. So oregano, and again, glass spray bottle, water, vinegar if you've got it, and spray that everywhere. And if you don't want something which is wet in there, so if you've already got a damp area and you don't want to add more water to it, using things like witch hazel or rubbing alcohol, these things evaporate very quickly, and that won't leave it sort of wet. So if you don't want that, then that's another option that you can bind it with, and just shake before use. Melaleuca, your tea tree oil, is really good for like washing machine odours. You can chuck that in the drawer of your washing machine. You can use it on a cloth and just to clean out the washing machine. It's really nice with lemon actually, to get that drum really nice looking. You can use it for cleaning your makeup brushes and your like yoga mats and things like that. It's a really versatile cleaner, Melaleuca. Toilet, sink, showers, all those things. Very good. Very good antifungal properties and everything in there. So I like to use that one. And it smells really clean as well, Melaleuca. And then you have lemon. Lemon is great, like I said, on floors. I love putting it in my mop. But it's good for stainless steel. So any stainless steel, just get a dry cloth and put a few drops of lemon on and buff it. Sparkling, it's really, really good. You can use it on wood with, I think for one of the wood polish recipes, it's like binding it with olive oil and lemon, makes a really good wood polish. I would always add arbor vitae into that, because arbor vitae really helps prevent like woodworm. So if you have some bits of, I have quite a lot of wooden furniture. I'm just like looking now, have I got any woodworm? No, I don't. But if you have woodworm or anything like that, then arbor vitae is really, really good for helping protect against pests and things in that. And then lavender oil, such a nice deodorizer, isn't it? So I make a linen spray, and it's witch hazel because I don't want my linen to be wet. Witch hazel, lavender and peppermint, no, spearmint I've been using at the moment. And anything that just needs a bit of a freshen up, just spray that everywhere. The witch hazel helps it sort of evaporate, but you get that really nice lingering smell. It's really good for like deodorizing carpets and things as well. Something else which is really good for carpets actually is mixing bicarb in a paste with some lemon oil, letting that sit on the stain, and then cleaning it with, if possible, white vinegars are good, or just water, but making that paste with your bicarb, tiny bit of water and lemon oil, letting it sit is really effective. And then peppermint oil. I think most of us have peppermint. Peppermint's really, really good for windows, mirrors, glass, anything like that. And it's a pest deterrent. So when it gets cooler and you get spiders coming in, they mainly come in often through the windows. So I have a lemon and peppermint window cleaning spray with mainly white vinegar, and I do a lot of oils in that, so it masks the smell of the vinegar. The vinegar helps it be streak free, and the lemon and peppermint make it very like squeaky clean. But that really helps with stopping pests come in. I've actually not seen many spiders in my house since I've been using that, other than when we bring our logs in and then they come out the log basket, and that's gross. But I really got, there was Sarah's bedroom window used to get a lot of spiders, and I haven't seen any in a while. Good year actually. So those are your sort of main cleaning supplies. Like I said, any citrus is brilliant. And then your sort of natural cleaning basics that you want to keep like as stock is get some glass bottles, get your glass spray bottles. You can get those from essentialoilsupplies.co.uk. Your white vinegar, your baking soda, that absorbs and eliminates odour, so that's really good. Castile soap. So Castile soap, I just get just type it in on Amazon, organic Castile soap. Really nice thing to add. It's very good at cutting through grease and stains. It's what I use in my foaming hand wash. Salt can be a really effective like exfoliator like for scouring. So if you've got tough stains on your hob or in your oven, you can mix, I would do bicarb and lemon or orange in like a paste and put that on, and then scrub with like salt or something on your cloth, or sprinkle it with salt and just like get it off. It will really agitate everything. And then fractionated coconut oil is a really good cleaner and like polisher. So yeah, I think actually one of the really basic wood polish ingredients is simply fractionated coconut oil with orange and arbor vitae. So that's my sort of green cleaning download, I suppose. Like I said, anyone who knows me knows I actually quite enjoy cleaning. So all of this I've actually done myself. And I did a really lovely green cleaning workshop recently for a group of ladies, and that was really nice. We followed the recipes that came with like the little box sets they got, but they were quite vinegar heavy. So if you don't like the smell of vinegar and you see something which has like 200 mils of vinegar in, that's a lot of vinegar. Scale it back if you don't like it. And the best thing about it is you can experiment. So it doesn't matter if you pour a bit of vinegar and water down the sink, just get it how you want it and then add your oils. Any questions? I hope that was helpful for everyone. I filled out the time between 8 o'clock and Boris o'clock, didn't I? So that'll be on soon.